We do want to get you up to speed on what's going on as far as the trade deadline goes. And I guess we're going to start right here. Our insider David Aldridge is here. We'll start with Antawn Jamison going to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And there's been certainly a lot of talk about Amari Stoudemire possibly winding up there. How did this all play out?
Well, this was always kind of 1A for Cleveland. You know, if they wanted Stoudemire, but they just didn't really like enough of what Cleveland was offering J.J. Hickson and Ilgauskas and a pick. They wanted more, and they never could get more, whether it was with Phoenix or with a third team. So they decided to move to this, which was always kind of in their back pocket. They wanted Jamison. The Wizards were holding out for Hickson, but at the end of the day, the Wizards thought, hey, we're rebuilding. This thing is over now. The opportunity to get cap relief and tax relief was just too much for them to say no to.
What's a better fit? I mean, is this a better fit, Jamison, than Stoudemire is on this team?
He's not a better player as Amari Stoudemire, but I think it's a better fit because they still got to keep Hickson. I love Hickson. I have no idea what the Suns were thinking. If you can get Hickson and cap release with Ilgauskas, it would have been a better deal. But this is a really good deal. And for the first time this year, the Cleveland Cavaliers, I'm going to put them ahead of the Orlando Magic in the East.
So it took this move.
It did, because I still think they had the same problem going into the playoffs. Those guys trying to guard Rashard Lewis. Those guys trying to guard Vince Carter. Shaq trying to guard Dwight Howard. I still liked Orlando, but this puts, in my opinion, this puts Cleveland over the hump in the East.
What do you think, Jeff?
Well, what made this trade go through was Al Thornton going to the Wizards. I mean, because they wanted a young piece to go with that and a pick, but they got both of it. So when the Wizards got both what they needed, a pick and a young player in Al Thornton, they said they were going to move Jamison. To me, this move was made last year in the playoffs when Orlando beat Cleveland, because Cleveland had nobody to match up on Rashard Lewis, and not only to match up with them, but to go at him on the offensive end. The way you take a good offensive player out of his rhythm, Rashard Lewis as a shooter, is you make him play defense. You go at him, and Antawn Jamison will press the envelope on the defensive end and make him play defense. Make a guy like Lewis play defense.
Let's hear what Antawn Jamison has to say about the deal to Cleveland.
I've never won a championship, whether it was college, high school, and so far in my career. So, I've been to All-Star games. I've experienced a lot of things. So there's only one thing left for me to achieve. It's the one thing that keeps me going. It's the one thing that drives me night in and night out. And, I said to myself, it's going to happen before I retire.
He is going to turn 34 in June, 12th NBA season. How about the Zydrunas Ilgauskas part of this equation?
Well, the Wizards will buy him out. It's just a matter of when and for how much. But they don't need to. They don't need to do it for the tax situation now. They are under the tax now. This is not going to affect that one way or the other. So they'll buy him out. And then, hey, he's going to have suitors. Dallas needs a big man now that Dampier's out. Atlanta's always been looking for one more big. Denver's been desperate for a big.
But his heart is in Cleveland.
That's the issue. That's what they're counting on, is the loyalty that he feels toward the Cavaliers.
The thing I like is that
I like they got loyalty to him as they shipped him out of town.
The thing I like is that Dallas came out right away and said, hey, if they buy him out, we want him. And nothing like the top teams all fighting over guys and letting it be known they want him.
It's two things that really drives me nuts. When they trade a guy, they say, we love this guy, but they trade you. And then there's other thing, I think I heard it with Ray Allen, and I heard it with Amari and Phoenix, where these teams says, we're not trying to trade you, but we're going to listen to offers. I'm like, what the hell does that mean?
That means they're trying to trade you.
I feel a lot better.